Hey guys, let's take a look at how some individuals spent their tax refunds. Let's dive into it. Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Frank Talks Money. Real quick guys, I need one favor. You know what it is. Please smash that like button. The more likes the video receives, the more the algorithm will share the video with more like-minded people like you and me. Now let's get right into the content. So guys, we're going to watch a couple clips. We're going to watch about 3 clips of how individuals telling their stories of how they spent their tax returns in 2025. But real quick, let me go into how I spent my tax refund this year. You know, I don't get any type of crazy refund, thousands and thousands of dollars. But I did get I did get back a couple grand this year. And what I did with my tax refund is I put the entire amount on my home. Those of you, I put it on the principal of my home. Those of you who've been following me for a while, been family members for a while on the channel, you know, I'm on a goal this year. My goal this year is to pay my house down as much as I possibly can. I'm on a mission. My mission this year is monk mode. I'm doing nothing but invest and pay down my house. That is it. That's what I'm focused on in 2025. Keep investing into my brokerage account and pay down my house. Because once I get this house paid off, that'll make my decision to leave my job a lot more easier, as my home is the only bill that I currently have. So 401k is already taken care of, the payroll deduction. But yeah, I'm monk mode this year to pay down my house as much as I possibly can, because that will enable me to be able to walk away from my job as soon as humanly possible. All right, guys, sit back, relax. Let's get into these clips.
So I got my tax refund check on yesterday. It actually had said I supposed to had a direct deposit date of today, but I actually ended up getting a day early. So what I decided to do with it, I ended up getting $1,737 after paying the guy for doing the taxes. But what I decided to do with it was I bought $1,092 of stock, ticker symbol VOO, which follows S&P 500. And then I had probably about, I want to say, $600 left. So I decided to just put that in my emergency fund. For me, just with everything that's been going on, I just think it's
Great move right there. So VOO, basically that's the S&P 500 ETF from Vanguard. So she bought over $1,000 worth of that. That was a great move, excellent move, investing for her future. That was an excellent move, buying the ETF VOO through Vanguard. You know, I'm not a financial advisor, but that was a good move. That was her money. Nothing but positives from me about that move.
probably my best interest to save it instead of spending on unnecessary stuff. So that's what I decided to do.
So she put the rest of it into her emergency fund. Another positive move. Nothing, no negative feedback from me. Both moves she made were positive moves. Buying the S&P 500 ETF at Vanguard, putting the rest into her emergency fund. Both excellent moves. I got nothing negative to say about the moves she made with her tax refund. All right, guys, let's get into the next clip.
With me to go spend my income tax money. I feel like nowadays people are so quick to judge anybody whenever it's that season. Someone buys something, they're like, oh, that was tax money, or that was income tax money. Like, who the fuck cares? If you want to go get your nails done, go get your nails done. If you want to go get your hair done, go get your hair done. If you want to buy a car, go buy a car. Who the fuck cares? Like, that's why we work for. That is why the money is for. In my case, I'm going to be buying stuff for my kids because my kids have outgrown so much of their clothes, and now that it's coming summer.
So we know her motto, who the fuck cares? That's her motto. If you want to go get your hair done, who the F cares? If you want to go get your nails done, who the F cares? You want to go buy a car, who the F cares? Well, I'm going to tell you, young lady, It's your money. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But that attitude is going to keep her broke, in debt, and struggling for the rest of her damn life. I guarantee it.
Time, I need to be prepared for summer because it always comes down to not having enough. And you know, with these kids, they get stuff all year round, right? But who the fuck cares? I'm gonna continue buying my kids stuff. So we're gonna go to Walmart because I feel like Walmart is now better than Target. So let's go.
Who the F cares? Who the F cares? So, like again, her motto is, who the F cares? Doesn't matter. It's her money. She's going to spend it. Who the F cares? But that attitude would have you broke and struggling and making mad money decisions your entire life. So hopefully she changes her outlook on money before she gets much older. Otherwise, she'll never change her outlook on money, and she'll continue to think this way in her 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, and will be broke. So let's get into the next clip, guys.
Our tax refund this year is going to be $7,647. So it's my husband and I, and we have 2 little kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Obviously, my husband paid in way too much in federal taxes this year. So we are getting back $7,647, and I'm going to tell you what we're going to do with that money. We use TaxSlayer. If you've never used it before, I really like it. It's different than TurboTax. Anyways, TaxSlayer. Like I said, $7,647. First, we are going to put $2,025 into savings. Okay, that'll bring our total down to $5,622. And we are buying a new fridge. We've been wanting to buy
$2,000 into savings. Great move. Nothing negative from me about that. You got to have access. You got to have liquid savings. You have to. That's one thing. One reason individuals go into debt is because they don't have any liquid savings. So good move.
a new fridge for 2 years since we've moved into this house. So we are buying it, and it is $2,022. So that brings our total down to $3,600. The $3,600, and then we are going to put $1,000 into our kids' 529s. So $500.
That's a need. You need a fridge. That's a need, and we know a refrigerator is expensive these days. So that's a need. They need to have a decent working refrigerator because you got to hold your food in the fridge.
$100 each. That brings our total down to $2,600. Then we are going to buy new tires for my husband's car. We think that's going to be about $1,000. It could be less, could be more.
Another good plan, putting $500 each. They got 2 kids. Going to put $500 each into the kids' 529 plan, saving for college. Another good move.
But about $1,000. So that brings our total down to $1,600. After the tires, we have $1,600 left. So then my husband and I are going to each get $500 to spend on whatever we want. He wants to upgrade his computer a little bit, get more RAM, whatever. I actually don't know exactly what I'm going to do with mine. I've been thinking about, like, what would I buy just for myself? Like, literally not thinking about anything else. Not thinking.
I mean, they're gonna give each other $500 to spend. I don't see anything wrong with that, guys. I mean, they're buying a fridge. They put money into their savings, putting money into the kids' 529 plan. So I don't see nothing wrong with them taking $500 each and spending it on themselves. You gotta enjoy life a little bit. You gotta enjoy life. So I got nothing bad to say about that. So I think they the first video and this third clip, third clip, very positive. Nothing negative to say about these ladies. The younger lady, we know her motto. Her motto is, who the F cares? She's gonna spend whatever, and she doesn't care. Doesn't care what anybody think. You don't have to care about what other people think, but you should care about just blowing your money. So, yeah, guys, so like I said, when we come into these windfalls, we gotta be responsible with these windfalls. Tax refunds. Like I get bonuses at work. I don't look at that as extra money to go blow. I look at that as extra money to save, extra money to invest, and extra money to pay down my home. We have to treat these windfalls responsibly when we get them and make the right choices when we get them. So guys, appreciate you guys for tuning into the video. Please remember to like the video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. And with that, guys, always remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Frank Talks Money. I am out of here.